Skip, postseason play has finally arrived, starting with the Big Ten tournament here in Omaha. What kind of emotions for you and just around the locker room as the team comes back here to TD Ameritrade Park for this postseason?
Well, it's one of the best venues in the country, so it's fun to be back here playing in this ballpark. But we're just, we're going to treat this like any other ball game. It's a chance to get better and guys to continue on what I think's a lot of baseball left to play. But we know we got to be smart about it. But yeah, being back in the park, there's no other park we'd rather be in. I'd like to be in it a few weeks from now though too.
Starting with Iowa in the first round, you guys swept them over in Iowa City, but a team that has pretty good offense, throwing out Joey against them. What can you expect from the Hawkeyes in round one?
Well, first of all, we're throwing what we did in Iowa out. I mean, it doesn't matter, doesn't mean anything at this point. So we're treating this like what it is, which is we're playing a quality Big Ten tournament or team in the tournament round one, and we're going to treat it as such. And I think it's very, very important to try to get off for whoever the club is to try to get off with that first night victory, because if you don't, you got a pretty tough road to hoe. So we're we're just going to have maximum concentration, one pitch at a time, and do what we've done all year, which is try to win every single baseball game.
As a team, you guys did an excellent job of majoritarily sweeping the Big Ten awards, yourself Coach of the Year, Player of the Year, Pitcher of the Year, along with 8 first-team Big Ten members. What does that say for just this club as a whole, 1 through 9 on the mound, in the bullpen with guys like Luke Harrison, about what this team's been able to do this season?
Well, I think you look at our record. I mean, 21-3, and to me, in a good baseball conference, you don't do that without good players. And I think that was something that we witnessed with them being recognized as the top players at their position in the league. So testament to them. But I know it sounds like a cliche, but you just throw all that stuff away because nobody in that other dugout cares who's what. You got to go out and prove it on a nightly basis. But when it's all said and done, and these guys can look back 10 years from now, 20 years from now, whatever the case is, and look at how special it is to have that many guys recognized as first team on a successful team, that's pretty cool.
Finally, Skip, a lot of what's been talked about playing in this ballpark with the big fences, different things of that nature. You've talked about how from an offensive side you can't ask guys like a Kyle Schwarber to play any different, but from a pitching perspective or maybe a defensive alignment perspective, is there anything different that you can see from the Hoosiers?
Well, not really. I mean, just the only way to me you lose, not the only way, but a very good chance of losing is if you walk people and you give up extra bases. And particularly in a park like this, if you make teams earn every base they get, you got a pretty good chance of winning. So we're going to stick with our philosophy and hope that plays out in our favor as we go through the tournament.
Great, Coach. Thank you very much. Good luck.